A new box, a new loco, a new country joins the Entente. Come back at the titles and find out what I'm talking about. Hey everybody, Anthony Dodge, the Model Train Outsider, the American Outsider, a Night of the Rhomboid Table here with a new first impressions video. Second new loco I've bought in quite a while. But this one is from Roco. And it is a class 4000, numbered 4016. It is Roco number 7520141. It is a Luxembourg freight and passenger train. When Joyce and I were in Germany in June of 2025, we stayed in Koblenz, and we took trips to all kinds of places. And when we went down to Trier and Saarburg, we rode Luxembourg regional trains. So what the heck? Let's add Luxembourg to the list. So let me get this out of the box and onto the table and let you take a look at it. So here it is out of the box. It is technically a Trax Bombardier Class 185, which in Germany is freight only, but it is used by Luxembourg Rail for both passenger and freight. You can see this is multinational because these locos go into multiple countries, obviously. Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, France, just to name a few. So it's got the 4 pantographs for the different electrical systems. But let's take a look at the detailing. As usual, the high Roco standard looks very nice. The print detail along the bottom. Very nice, separately fitted handrails. Now this came in at a weight of 517 grams, which is 1 pound, 2 1/4 ounces. A little bit more, like 2 1/4 ounces, 2 1/3 ounces. It has 27 light and sound functions, all the usual. But just a very sharp loco, and one I've wanted to add for a while. I was trying to find the American version because American does make a late Era 5, early Era 6 version. This is Era 6, more modern era. I had picked up a couple of matching cars at Ormondy's because they were at a really good price. And I was hoping I would be able to find the additional American set. American sells the loco and 3 cars in a set, and then they sold 2 additional cars separately. But overall, just standard Roco quality. This is one of Roco's higher end models, not their base models, but just a very sharp model overall. So what I need to do is give it a little bit of oil and run it in. So let's go do that. As you can hear, very silent running. That is almost standard with Roco, that the motors are very quiet. Every now and then you get one that's a little noisier. But let's hear it with its running sound as it comes around. So we're gonna let it finish running in. Got a while to go. And give it the up test. All right, so we got them on line 1. And we are going to take this for the up the incline test. So So the incline will start right about where that turnout is there. Start going up. Nice, slow, steady speed. No hesitation. Nice, consistent speed. And up around to leveling out at Delmenhorst Station. So there's a first, a Luxembourg locomotive in Delmenhorst. All right, let's speed them up a bit. All right, so here it comes again. And we start the incline for a second pass. Nice and consistent. Coming down, because it starts to slope down there if you can't tell. Slow them down to a stop here. Okay, so what are my first impressions of this locomotive? Very high. I am very pleased with how it did out of the box. You saw the detailing, the separately applied handrails and such, the nice detailing on the roof with the 4 pantographs and such. Nothing cheap looking. It is a quality locomotive. It is at a quality locomotive price, although I did get it for a little cheaper. It ran smoothly and it ran quietly. That always just seems to be a tell when they run that quietly and that smoothly. You saw it on the incline test. It went nice and smooth, both at low speed and high speed. So the motor's nice and quiet. It looks sharp. It ran smoothly and quietly. What more could you want out of the box? You're not looking at going, okay, this is something that I'll have to adjust. Now, obviously, this is first impressions, and the true quality is in time and usage. But that's why I like to do first impressions, not last impressions. Quite happy with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with some run shots. I had a couple of cars, as I think I mentioned earlier, that I picked up from Ormondy's, part of a Miraklin set. I couldn't find the rest of the Miraklin set, which is why I bought this loco. And Roco is, of course, releasing its own 4-car set to go with this. So, and an extra car, I believe, which I may just pick up a couple of those and call it good. But yeah, just quite happy with it, very happy with it. Nothing to worry about at this stage. we'll see it in a live stream very soon and see if it really lives up to how I'm feeling about it right now. So quite happy with it. So I'm going to leave you those running shots here. And until next time, I'm going to say Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, and happy trains. Take care, everybody. I've hooked them up and moved them to line 3. But a couple of cars I picked up at Ormondy's. This is Merklin set 43473. And then there was a Loco and a 3-car set that went with this, but I haven't been able to find it. So let's catch them in motion. Just a short rake.